All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. It is time. It's time to talk about this beautiful Honor Magic V5. Now, I've had this in my possession for about 2 weeks, or a little over 2 weeks possibly, and I've been using it in the background along with some other devices. And I'm here to tell you, this is a 4.5 star type of device out of 5. It checks a lot of boxes. And if you haven't done it, and if I haven't said it, I know I haven't, but this is what you need to do right now with your big giant folding phone that you own, that you're not taking advantage of, but I'm going to show you how to take advantage of it. Open up and enjoy this beautiful aspect ratio that your man Jay gives you every time. So check this out, folks. I said this is a 4.5 out of 5 star device. Now that's pretty direct. I've never just come straight out and say, hey, this is what I rate this device. But there's a reason. Let's start with the design. I love the hinge on here. The hinge is like non-existent. It's like so thin. And the way they've done this, they've chamfered the edges on here. Like they didn't make flat edges like on the Fold 7. They kind of curved it off, just like this device right here. On the Vivo, they curved off the edges. Something that, would have been not, like after you start to hold these devices, the flat sides do take a toll on you after a while, but this okay. It's nothing major, but this is nice hardware right here. The edges are kind of rounded off instead of all the way flat, giving it an appearance that is much thinner than what it is. But it doesn't matter because this device is thin. So as I talk about the hardware and design, this is a major win. Like this is strong hardware, literally. Now, when it comes to the crease that's on here, some people ask about the crease in the hardware. I can feel it a little bit, but it's nothing major. Like it's not gonna make you say, oh my gosh, man, this looks horrible. I just don't see it happening. Also, I like that they have a punch hole display camera there. That definitely helps when it comes to doing photos and videos on the front camera. It's a huge plus, a major win, because under display cameras, while cool, they're normally horrible in quality. Every company I know that has tried under display camera, it just can't measure up to just having a regular camera. So bear that in mind. And speaking of cameras, when I'm talking about the cameras, this is a ginormous camera bump. Let me give you a different angle here. Look at this camera. This is a camera bump out of this world. That's a big camera bump, but it fits this body. I mean, it's the least favorite of all the camera bumps that I have in the catalog. But it fits this body. Maybe if I had it in a different color, I would think differently of it. But because the Vivo has a big camera bump too, but it's a rounded, and it reminds me of my OnePlus a little bit more. This kind of diamond shaped, whatever they're doing here, it's okay. But nonetheless, overall hardware, 5 stars, man. It's a good piece of hardware. I love the matte feel on here. I like the screen. This is a 6.4 inch display basically, but it's still really solid. Like this is a big regular size screen of a phone. It's just a little bit more narrow, and it's still usable for sure. One hand, you can really get it in. You got 5 across or 4 across or whatever you set yours up to, but this is a solid piece of hardware. And the design, what more could you ask for in a folding phone? It's a folding device. So it's really good. Now, speaking of devices and folding screens and everything, look at the screen here. Let me fire up a video and we're gonna look at the screen. This is footage that I did of the Flip 7 with this phone. I recorded with this phone, and this footage is great, folks. You can't get around. This is just good footage, period. These cameras produce solid footage. No ifs, ands, or buts. I really enjoy the footage that comes from here. I think if you were going to vlog or something with this, I think you'd really be happy with it. Like some of these shots were a little off. I was not in focus on some of them, I think, but here's a good example of just look at this. This is great footage. I mean, very strong, very solid footage. And I don't think you can go wrong with it. You've got this beautiful display, but you have phenomenal cameras to match, to take advantage of as far as a package goes. So if you're a person who's not in the US and you're looking for a phone, this is an option for you. You've got a beautiful big display, wonderful cameras to shoot content that you can absolutely enjoy on this display. You got good hardware. Now, a part that, something on here that, I've never really, I don't know. Some people say, get the global version, get the global version. I still think it's going to be the same. I think it just comes down to what's offered on the device. But either way, this software, it's good software. It's not, and this is where I kind of give it a ding when it comes to the rating of 4.5 out of 5. Don't feel too bad about that, folks, because I very seldom start with a rating. That means I really like this phone. So while it is not the strongest of the bunch, I don't think anybody's really touching Samsung when it comes to an abundance of things in the software. But this is good to go. It's nice and bare bones, and it's got some features in here. A lot of you guys were pointing out, it can do this, it can do that. I get it. It's a nice set of software. It's nice software on here, but it's just not something, I'm just not as into it, I think. And that just could be because I'm used to using like Samsung or Google or Apple. Okay. Can I not? Okay, let's go in this way then. It could just be that. Who knows? But overall, this is a solid piece of hardware and software to match. So let's go in here. Oops, didn't want to do that. Okay, whatever. All these different rules and things. Ooh, this is a really nice one right here. Now I've been using this over T-Mobile 5G. I'll talk about the network in just a little bit. But in the end, just solid hardware is just coupled with good software. It's hard to beat. And this phone right here, with all these themes and things like this, I like it a lot, man. I think look how beautiful that looks. Oh, so beautiful. But in the end, the software isn't as feature rich, I say, as One UI, not by a long shot. But if you got things in here if you know things about this operating system that it does the same as One UI, point it out to me in the comment section, because I'm not saying I know it all. I've used this operating system now for a bit, and it's just not. It could be that if this was my only phone, then I would be in love with this software. But maybe that's what it is. And then adding the Play Store and all these things, they're not hard. It's just the fact that I have to do it. That's a part of importing. You have to add them on all the imports pretty much that are allowed to be added. I had to do it on this one too. So that's not really a big deal, but I just think the overall experience with this software, I don't know, maybe I'm just not giving it a chance. I'm being fair. I don't know. But when I first started to use this software, it's fast and fluid, but maybe it is that I just don't have the global ROM. I don't know. Nonetheless, fast and fluid, it is on T-Mobile USA, and the speeds are generally pretty quick. Now, as soon as I click this on to show you a speed test, the speeds are not that impressive. But the point is, you don't have to do anything with this one. You just pop your SIM card in there, and you've got 5G for the US. At least that's what the signal says. But I have gotten speeds upwards of like 20 to 100. But again, as soon as I turn this on, I get trolled. Nonetheless, pop your SIM card in here. If you're T-Mobile USA, you don't have anything to worry about. You've got full service, SMS, RCS, phone calls, data, everything just works right out of the gate. So other than that little ding I gave it for the software not being my favorite, I gotta say, overall, this is a great device, man. Cameras are good, hardware is strong, battery is ridiculous. I mean, I don't have to touch on the battery too much because, this has a big battery in it. Was it 5820 or something like that? So it's really good. It should be good with such a big battery. But the thing I like about this is, I hate to say it, but why do we only have like a 4,400 milliamp hour battery in our Fold 7s? What's the point? I don't get it. Now, some people will say, well, Samsung won't put in the newer battery technology, the silicon battery technology, because of degradation over time. I got a response to that. I personally have a response to that. Not very many people in the tech space keep their devices for a year. Now, I know regular consumers will, or the people that just don't upgrade a lot, but I don't think the degradation is going to be that bad over 2 years. I think the batteries will definitely last 2 to 5 years or even longer. Yeah, all batteries have degradation, but I don't think these are just going to degrade that quickly in 2 years and they're just no good anymore. It's a choice. It's a choice by Samsung. They just choose not to. But the large battery in here, it does exactly what you think it's going to do and produce good battery life. Now, I'll be honest, I wasn't on 5G the entire time. I was about 75% Wi-Fi and the rest 5G. So that's what I'm saying. Either way, I still think it's going to get good battery, much better battery than other phones that I have in the catalog. Some of them are not even foldables, and this phone does really good. So in the end, folks, it's up to you to determine whether you think this is a good phone. I think it's a great phone. I'm impressed with the cameras, the battery, the screen, the brightness, the everything, the hardware. It's actually a solid phone. Just my little ding on the software, maybe I should give it a 5. I don't know. But maybe if I was stuck with this phone for 12 months, maybe even 3 months, maybe I'd feel different about it. And because I always find a resolution for things. But some things you just don't like. Simply put, you just don't like certain things. And I don't know. I just kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this is old Huawei territory. Like, I don't think we need themes anymore. I think we should just be able to customize it how we want to customize it without having to go get something else. Just put it on the phone. Let me change my icons right there. I don't like these square icons either. Anyway, it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is a good phone. 4 out of 5 for me. See you in the next video. Take care.